Hi there, it's James from the Great British Bake Off. Today we're going to make some simple 3-ingredient Nutella mummy puff pastry pies. So easy for all the family to make together and perfect for the spooky season. Hope you enjoy them. Let's get baking. We're going to need 3 simple ingredients: tablespoon of ice and sugar, jar of Nutella and some ready rolled puff pastry. Roll out your puff pastry so it's nice and flat, and then using a pizza cutter or a knife we're going to divide it into 6 even rectangles. Separate the squares and just place them slightly apart just so you have a little more room to manoeuvre as you start to make your mummies. I couldn't resist popping the top. Now we're going to fill the pies with Nutella. I mark with the back of a knife roughly thirds onto the squares. It just gives me a guideline. Then using a heaped teaspoon of Nutella, smear it down the middle of the square. Next we're going to make cuts in the pastry to make our bandages. On the bottom and top cuts, make them at a slight angle so they're pointing to the corners. Now we start to fold down the pastry strips. Tuck the first 2 down into the Nutella, then alternately fold them into the centre. Just push a little bit so they stick together. As you get to the bottom, what we want to do is we're going to lift it up a little bit and then tuck the strips around the side like a little shroud. Now it's time to pop them onto a baking tray ready for the oven. The baking sheet that I'm using is a nice flat one with no edges, which I really like when I'm making cookies or bakes like this because they slide off nice and easily. It's by Prestige. There are other baking sheets available, but you can find this one on Food Heaven on the Hula High Street. Link will be below. These can now be popped into oven at 200 degrees C fan and bake for 12 minutes until golden. Once they're out, you can sprinkle them liberally with ice and sugar to give them the mummy white colour, and then pop on some googly eyes. These are optional, but I think it really sets them off a treat. Then once you've done all that, they're ready to eat. If you're not a big fan of Nutella, you can just replace that with whatever your favourite jam is. Hope you enjoyed baking along. Please subscribe to the Food Heaven channel. Also, switch on your notifications so you don't miss the next exciting video. Have a fabulous day. Goodbye.